What's happening, YouTube? Cowboy here, and the time has come to take on the big bad boss. Reclaim the final crown. So, of course, as part of this, you will notice Lucitil of Mira is right here. Fuck that shit, though. She's basically useless in the fight. And more importantly, Twiggy Shay, who is a total badass, and if it wasn't for the fact that everything basically gang rapes him because they're jealous of his badassery, we would pick him up. But if you're having trouble with the fight, I would suggest Twiggy. On the stream, we tried them both out, and Lucitil was damn near useless. But you will see that we have all 4 knights. If you remember, you start with 1 knight. We get 1 knight following the path from the 3rd bonfire, 1 knight following the path down from the ballistas, and then the last knight we just picked up. So that gives us 4. Let's drop on in and show you one hell of a boss fight. Probably the coolest boss fight in the game, I gotta say. Let's see. Now, in general, I'd recommend going into this fight with at least 3 of the white knights. Each knight will end up closing off a portal. So with that in mind, having 3 is very helpful. Having 4 just is, you know, gravy, because then all 3 portals get closed off, and additionally, you have one that helps you fight the king at the end. So I like to try and focus on the pyromancy guys. That's not always possible, but I find they're the biggest threat out of these groups. So I try to take them down. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's a pretty grand scale kind of epic fight. I mean, there's, you know, nothing else in Dark Souls really like this, where it's like you have like an army that's, well, not army, but I mean you and 4 dudes versus a bunch of dudes. Cool concept. Really do like this fight. Wish there were more fights like this. And this is where it kind of turns into a bit of a shit fest, is you know, basically these portals will keep summoning out these dudes. I think it's a total of 9. But as the knights begin to close off portals, if you haven't been killing fast enough, shit starts to get a little rough. So we're gonna do a little run and heal maneuver, and we can see another pyromancer is out. And I need to start making some fucking progress on these knights, or otherwise it's gonna be bad news bears for me. So another knight has fallen. In general, I would highly suggest focusing the ones that are the lowest. With that in mind, always keep your eye on the pyromancer. The pyromancer is definitely the most deadly of the bunch, if you ask me. So any chance I get, I try to get some damage into him. And another thing, I don't know what exactly the I guess triggers are for it, but I feel like if I just run, I notice the white knights kind of stop fighting as hard. Like, they just kind of chill for a little bit. So we got 2 closed. I'm trying to run and get some Mestis. Please, good sir. I almost want to try and I don't know, if I can hit these guys with gravity, I might do a little bit of ledge knocking in a second. Gotta get a clean opening to test it on one, though. Okay, cannot. So gravity is not going to happen against these guys. 3rd portal is iced over. We'll notice they'll also drop items, the charred moist stuff. And as part of that, if you want to farm a full set, you can, of course, just, you know, keep doing this fight over and over. Kill the knights, basically kill the knights and then die, and then kill the knights again and fight them indefinitely until you have all the stuff you could ever want. God damn it. Dude, the curve on that flame snake. Oh my god. Please leave me alone. They're so brutal. Oh my god, it's funny because I was watching a I was watching some gameplay while I was at work of somebody doing this fight on like a new game. I was like, oh, you know, I wonder how difficult it is there. And on new game, it is a fucking joke. I do gotta say though, this is going significantly better having the fourth knight, even though he's just kind of like, he's actually doing some work in addition to, you know, buying us some time while we run and drink. Fortunately, he's getting his ass buttered a bit here at the end, but it's fine. Either way, it is time for the main event. Fucking Hellgate opening up. Here comes the burnt Ivory King. And you will notice there are ledges over there. You can fall off those ledges, so that's why I suggest fighting him over here. I haven't tried it myself, but in theory, you might be able to get an easy win via gravity against him. I'm not entirely sure myself. So this guy has 2 phases, similar to the Fume Knight. He also has a blockable stab type move he'll do. So we're going to try and get as much damage as we can into him before the White Knight goes down. I think we're looking pretty good. Got him almost down to about 50%. Okay, and here comes his buff. While he does that, get at least a hit in. Roll back. Nope. Oh, not rolling back quick enough. So this is a bad situation because I really need to get a heal. I'm fucked. And this is how you die. You get stabbed by that thing instead of rolling. And down we go. Can't believe I got caught. I can't believe I got caught. Oh my god. That is such a shitty way to go down. Especially because we worked on this guy so much last night, and I practically had his movement patterns just like remembered by the time I beat him. I was like, I got this now. I'm confident that I can take you down. Oh man. Few sloppy mistakes is all it takes. But I do gotta say, in comparison, because when we did this fight before, I only had the 3 knights, so they closed the portals, and I had to basically run around and finish off all the charred knights solo, and then kill the king solo, and it was a lot harder, needless to say. So with that in mind, I think if I am if I'm a little bit quicker here on killing these knights, so the final White Knight has plenty of health, I think we can do pretty good here. So I want to run straight over, get as much damage as we can, trying to kill one right off the bat. And we're gonna get molested, it looks like. Yeah, just some quick molestation, you know. Alright, one's down. I'm just going to try and, I want to nuke these guys as fast as I possibly can. So far, I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. But I got to get this Pyromancer down. We are tearing it up. The next group's already coming on out. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I need to do a little running and healing. See, I don't know how it's determined which White Knight stays and fights the boss with you, so we're just going to try and get, you know, kill him as fast as we can so that all the White Knights have fairly good health. This one's getting molested by a flame whip. We're going to shut this guy down now. There's only one more pyromancer to go. Alright, we're looking good. 2 more melee guys. I think maybe it's always the Bardache Knight that comes in. Okay, well this one is on my nuts. He really wants me apparently, so we're gonna give him what he wants. Alright. Alright guys, let's close the portal. Let's close the portal. I want to close the portal. Because if we don't close that portal, more shit comes out of it, I think. I don't know. But I got 2 knights. One of you wanna freeze this thing over? Yeah, oh fuck me. So we got the king and this dude coming out. This is gonna be great. Oh, now he wants to freeze it. He's like, oh, let me freeze that. This needs to die now. Okay, that went better than expected, I gotta say. Yo, he's not even looking at me. He's just molesting his own knight. He's just like, oh, I have no interest in you. I can get some more stamina here. Buffing. Dodge the crystals. Hit him with a fireball while he does it. Roll out. Get our block up just in time there. You're going down here, Ivory King. Ooh, boy. That one hurt. Quick sippy sip. Quick sippy sip. And I fucked up. Need to keep my shield out. Can't try blocking him with the ultra great sword. That's not going to be very effective. Nope. Bad time to heal. And he punished me for it. Good time to heal. Like I said, anytime he does that, I go for a fireball. Doesn't really make sense that you know, it's the burnt Ivory King. Like you think, like, okay, Ivory King, you know, because yeah, it was all about ice and shit, but he's burnt, so you'd think that fire would be less effective, but yeah, man, these chaos fireballs are fucking doing work. Like seriously, now that I'm looking at this, I might be able to beat him just pure pyromancy. You getting cooked, son? One more opening. There it is. Yeah! The burnt Ivory King goes down. Praise that sun. Crown of the Ivory King. So, I know it looks really fun down there, but you don't want to jump down there. I promise you. But as you can see, there's a big old orb of light from the sky, so gotta say, old chaos, pretty sweet. Bloodstains. Big surprise. Bloodstains down in a boss arena? Who would have thought? So hit this, head on back. And that is the main boss of the Ivory King DLC. But wait, there's more. Of course, after killing the king, we're going to want to come and talk to her.
You've granted my one wish. Now, I have no regrets. I was born amidst the dark. Long ago, in the depths of the abyss, my father perished.
Manus.
The dark shattered into tiny pieces, one of which was me. How frightened I was. A frail thing, born from but a splinter of dark. I felt that I might simply disappear. I am, in fact, the incarnation of my father's fears. I saw that the king of this land was strong. I sought him only to sustain myself, to smother my fears. Now, I realize that he may have known all along. I was born of fear, and my Lord provided comfort. And so, here I remain, heiress to my Lord's wishes, watching over chaos, until the end of time.
Pretty cool, right?
Were swallowed by the chaos, where their souls still remain. I pray for their deliverance.
So, a little bit of lore right there for you. Pretty cool stuff. But we are not done yet. I'll light a match real fast. So, of course, she's just way up there. But, you know, we got more coming. Pull back a bow, knock some arrows, and send them on off. And if you're wondering why the hell I'm doing this, it's because, yes, we actually do get a soul from her, and it's a soul used to make a boss weapon on top of it, so before you think I'm crazy for shooting her down. I don't know if you can do this without a bow. I know this breaks. Yeah, okay, so you do have to kill her, in fact, to get that to break, it looks like. That ain't no problem. Soul of Alsanna, Silent Oracle. So of course now we can run on up. Not like it really matters with her dead. Breaking all slow. What's weird is you kill her and you get her soul, so you gotta wonder if that has some kind of implications, like the chaos gets released, but you can see down into the pit. Just an upper view of the cathedral. Nothing really all that spectacular, but, you know, nice little tip nonetheless. So either way, we still have the optional boss, which is a... Well, I'll say this. The boss itself is annoying. Not that bad, though. The journey to the boss, on the other hand, is a complete and utter shitfest. So, with that in mind, we're going to cut this one off here. Of course, we do still have the final part where you go and you talk to Vendrick now that you have all 4 crowns. So we're going to have that coming to you guys as well. So make sure to stay tuned. Catch you guys with the next episode.